Right, welcome back everyone to another stream, another HellEU stream. We are covering today a match between ITHL and SAS. This is for HellEU. This is their round 3. They're both in Division 2. So they will be playing on St-Marie-Du-Mont. I'm sure you've seen the thumbnail. And yeah, so for those who know HellEU, sorry, we rules for this league are the same as the rules you'd see in any other league like TPL and Summit, which are one-man artillery who is not to be killed, indestructible nodes, and no Panther tanks. I'm sure you are all aware of those rules by now. Um, so yeah, and yeah, just a bit of background on the league standings currently. So as I said, this is round 3. Yeah, round 3 of this division. So this is, well, their third game each team here, both for SAS and ITHL, third games. So just on the league standings, I had it a second ago. Where is there? It is. Okay. For Division 2, the standings are currently with SAS sitting in first position there with 2 wins, matches played 2. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, matches played 2 and 2 wins, and they are sitting on points for, which is 10. Second place in May with 1 match played and sitting on 5 points. I think they're playing it also this weekend, so keep an eye out for that match if you are interested. I'll tell you now who they're actually going to play. Where are we? We're in June. Wait. Let's see who they're playing. Oh, they're playing RMC. Not sure when that match is actually taking place. Let's have a look. It's taking place. Actually, it's happening right now, as well on the St-Marie-Du-Mont. So don't forget to watch that match if you have a chance. I'm not sure who's streaming it. I think it's who's streaming this match. I don't actually know. Oh, Mac Paper streaming this match there. That 9 versus RMC. So I think 9 missed the game because this will be SAS third game, so 9 only have played 1. But anyway, league standings right now: SAS on top, 9 second, ITHL third. So the favourites for this match right now would be SAS. So this will be exciting match, I think. Big fan of both teams here, so it is SAS's game to lose. So no pressure for SAS. I'm sure they're not feeling any pressure. But yeah. So map of St-Marie-Du-Mont, isn't it? Yeah, St-Marie-Du-Mont. I'm a big fan of this map as well. It's pretty well balanced for both armor and infantry plays. A lot of good staging positions. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams utilize their armor, especially with the open fields and then infantry support around the armor. In terms of middle points, I would like to see well, actually, to be honest, I don't really have a preference over the dugout, network, or Pierre's farm. They're all pretty decent points to watch. A network being the middle point there, so you have a lot of key areas around it, such as gardens, hockey stick. Then you have dugout, map edge, usually for tanks, Pierre's farm, just the long road down. I think we're almost ready to go. We should be ready to go in a few minutes here. So, yeah. So, commanding for SAS we have Spears, and I'm actually not sure who's commanding for ITHL. I'm not too sure, not too familiar with their roster. But here is just a quick look at these scoreboards for anyone who wants to anyone wants to see. So landing spears. Don't think I'm giving away too much here. Pretty. I think we're ready to start now as well. While we wait, I'll see if I can get any information on the previous matches that both SAS and ITHL played. Let me have a quick look here. Should we go to the bottom, I believe? No, where would it be? Oh, it'll be down here, I think. Who's... Okay, let's get out of here. This match should be ready to start in a few minutes here, so I have a second to check. Okay, so the last match that ITHL played was against 9May, and it looks like 9May had won that match 5-0 against ITHL, and that was within 65 minutes. That was played on Utah. Then for SAS, they had their match against 70R, and SAS won that match 5-0. It looks like in 48 minutes, and that was on Quarantine. And the week before that, SAS had played RMC, and again that was a 5-0 victory for SAS, and that was on Utah. That was done in 24 minutes, so pretty quick games there. And for ITHL, they had their first match was against 70R, and that was a victory for ITHL, but that was 3-2 victory. So pretty oh yeah, sorry, I was just looking at SAS and 70R, they won 5-0, and ITHL played 70R and only won 3-2. So going off that match, I'm not sure what happened with ITHL. I think it was the first match of the season, but to only win 3-2 and then SAS to beat 70R 5-0, it might be an indicator of what's going to happen in this match. Like, SAS are the favourites in this match, so it'd be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see how they live up to their reputation. So with 49 seconds to go, I will be back in a second. Right, here we go. Pierre's Farm, nice map for both teams. I wanna have a look at the armor setup. I always get thrown off because I always hear blue chat. I'm like, is my thing coming true? Who wanted to join actually? Who was it? It was Books. Okay, Books. So that is easy squad. Okay. Perfect. Right. Let me just fix my audio. Am I still hearing it? It's on in 1 second. I need to. There we go. Okay. Making sure both highlights are on. It looks like they are. Brilliant. Okay, let's go. Let's see what the lineup, the starting formation is going to be. A truck full of SLs leading bottom right, and Natris leading middle with 2 other SLs. So main ideas for tank engagements, really, you should be seeing a tank up here for ITHL, medium at least up there. This is a big kind of part of the engagement for Pierre's farm. This is called pizza for the shape of the field in a pizza slice. Then we have over there a network, some key areas for SAS armor. Medium could go here. This is a good overview of good high ground. This point right here, good high ground over the fields back behind Pierre's farm. You get a good kind of overlay. You can see from this point here, you can kind of see a bit of cattle sheds as well back in the distance, cover this whole field. You would typically see, where's the house? Yeah, you would see some MGs usually posted up here, covering those fields, and also you'd have an MG. It might be a bit hot right now, but you would have an MG typically on this chimney right here, having a truck parked right here. Right, let's have a look. We have no AT on that right there, but Flavors, we're gonna go with Foxy over here. Flavors is going for standing AT shot, it seems. Oh no. Rough start there for SS with that truck. That might throw off the whole AT sniper Foxy now with that being stalled. Over for ATHL. Looks like they'll reach the point first. I think one rocket snipe going out. It is not going to hit. Was fired on the main road. The truck's rightfully so in the fields. Point currently going in favour of ITHL, although SAS are first to the point with a lot larger numbers than ITHL, but what can they do with that need to get into the point really to make a difference? Big RD from ITHL clearing off the roof. Jackson down there, pushing onto the ITHL side. The point there might wipe out an OP. Clears OP. Instead of P4, did I take out the medium first? Did P4 take out the first medium? No, that is a recce. What is that? Oh, so that's our transport truck. Okay. Rocket snipes going out. Good shot there by Franco. Getting one shot into the looks there. Could have been tracks, most likely tracks. Second shot not hitting. There is the medium up there, pizza slice, what I was saying. Did ricochet off the P4, so won't get any damage right now. P4 hitting side, it looks like, on that medium now reversing back up to cover. Jerry Scotty on a flank there might not be seen by Solano or Sobel or Ven at the moment. Could be problematic for SAS if he is not seen. Well, SAS half cap, looks like they are controlling a good chunk of the cap area, forcing SAS to go around. Well, SAS are slowly encircling, or sorry, ITHL are slowly encircling SAS here as they work their way around through the wheat fields. SAS not quite aware of ITHL's flank. Sure, P4 might have seen Jerry Scotty there, but maybe not. Looks like a few players are falling back. Ace Head, one of them. Natris maybe as well. Didn't look like Jerry got down to OP, but Jerry Scott does go down there. So we do also have some players off to the right here, but they are being handled there by Hamza and Shindog. And there we have it. The first cap of the match goes to SAS. Medium tank just still sitting back. Looks like he's fully wrapped there. Flavors posing a threat, but Docs Italy might be able to put an end to Natris, or Flavors, sorry. Come on, let me go on board. Flavors winning that gunfight. Clear path to the medium right now. Don't think anyone is close to him to stop him. Satchel does go down. I don't think Blue saw that Satchel, so this is a big play by Flavors. They're getting the starting medium. He's watching his Satchel, so that medium will go down now. Great play there for Flavors, getting rid of that starting medium, creating a big advantage there for SAS with the starting medium going down. Looks like SAS are now actually aware of the presence of ITHL in the field to the west, so they will be dealing with that shortly, or causing them to slow down a whole lot. Just looking at the tank presence right now for SAS, we have one medium on the point proper and two light tanks both flanking the point there. And garrison placements, we have one garrison hamlet, two on the red, on the just outside the soft cap. Looks like we have the first heavy tank coming up for ITHL there. I'm not sure where. Don't see a heavy tank just yet for SAS. Looks like there is one actually in the middle HQ, but hasn't been taken out yet. Big fight happening over here in Pizza right now. Oh, looks like the 76 has seen the P4. P4 is hit once in the turret, so we'll have to back up out of that position. 76 getting shot on the side there by Killer. Ghostsmith, Ball, Rugby, and the fake Transal, I don't know, is that crew in that 76. Looks over here by the glider having a great flanking shot on anyone trying to, any ITHL players trying to get into the point there. Although they are looking towards the 76. 76 is going towards pizza, so 76 does get the kill on the P4. Great shot by that P4, or by that 76 to get that angle. Although 76 is in a world of pain here. Kelly using both rockets here, should be redeploying soon. 76 should get healed by that engineer on site now. Big snipe by Solano, unfortunately not being able to pen 76 as it has reversed out that position. Good shooting though. Was that the... Oh, it was Deluxe. Deluxe went down, I believe, to the 76. Looks like it did, yeah. 76 got a shot through the foliage there and taking out that Lux. Fuel for SES. Not in the worst scenario. They do need to keep one of their tanks up, as they don't want to have too many tank crews down at the same time. Just checking back in on the western flank here for SAS. ITHL doing a good job in getting rid of that. What was that? That was just a truck, was it? Oh no, it was a rep station. Looks just sitting back here, covering the high ground. Bombing run for ITHL. Let's see where this lands. No airhead to follow it, so that's just a generic bombing run going across the point. Looks like SAS are winning the fight on pizza and will be able to flank ITHL if they're not careful here. Next point is Rue de la Gare, so they do have, if they do clear pizza, they do have a long stretch to cross, but if they control these buildings, it makes it a whole lot easier for SAS to stage an attack. Looks like ITHL have most of their spawns coming out of this. I think there's a garrison back here. Let me have a quick look here. There is a garrison, you can see the garrison right there, so RT accurately firing on the garrison there, causing chaos for ITHL. The main brutal of the attack for SAS coming from pizza. We do have a few probe squads looking to attack from the west, from Foxy, Sobel and Davo. Not a whole lot of ITHL players up on this side of the map, so they do have free reign pretty much up until the houses and the trenches, and that is a close position for SS to be in, especially with Rue de la Gare as the next point. Side shots going in to the meat, into the heavy by Foxy. Good shooting. See if he can pen that second rocket. Might be out of rockets actually. Looks like he is. What am I seeing over here? Is this a Stuart? Looks like a Stuart for... Oh no, medium. No, Stuart, sorry. Yeah. Looks like a Stuart for ITHL trying to reinforce this side of the map here, pizza. Looks like a bombing run will get the garrison, So ITHL have actually started a cap. Oh my god. Turn back and I see about 5 reds in the point there. That's crazy. SAS need to do some cleaning up here. Don't know how they got into the point. Maybe some OPs just on the wall over there in the bush. Bush is the best place to put an OP, less they're not checked often enough. So ITHL having a few players in the point, but SAS still defending. No reinforcements gone down yet, so that should be a situation should be handled now. It looks like that bombing run did get the garrison. No, it didn't. It missed the garrison, so the garrison for ITHL is still up on the front on their red-blue line. So they aren't too stressed at the moment. Wait. Wait. I'm confused. Maybe I'm mixing up the rules. I thought there was no Panthers allowed. Maybe that's not a rule. I don't know. I thought that was a rule. I thought they were following the format of TPL and Summit, but I'm not too sure at the moment. Looks like they aren't, so I'll have to do my research at the end. Actually, I'll do it now while we're still waiting for it. Yeah, season 3 real quick. Let's have a look. On board with Gym Dog while we wait here. Real quick. Let's see. Panther rolling up now on the 76 here. This will be a engagement. I don't know if the Panther might have. No, you won't with the bush in the way, but he does know the 76 is there. Hopefully, not sure if there's any marks gone down, as I am not a ESL. So, but I imagine with all the players around here, they do know that there is a 76 beyond the hedge here. Panther pushing heavily in there. I don't know if... Does he have eyes for that hedge? I don't think he does. Maybe he does. Looks like they're getting shot already. Is there a second heavy? There. Oh, he does have shots through the hedge there. That is... It wasn't it? I was assuming they were black, the barrel there, but they do have shots there. That 76 might go down there with that. Oh, Panther does ricochet. .76 does go down. What is this firing back here? Is this an AT gun? No, is this another tank with the Panther? No, it's a... Hey, it's a Tiger. Okay. So, Tiger assisting that Panther there with the kill of that 76. That is a big win for SAS there. Don't see any other heavy tanks for ATHL just yet. It looks like they are making their way down on the western flank of Route Lagar. This is what I was saying. There was no ITHL players in this area here, and that is a key area to hold, protecting the western flank for this point. Mowgli making strides, getting into the point there, just beyond making a dive, looking for any garrison. Let's see if there is any garrison. Would he find one? Usually you have garrisons back here by the water tower. We're not seeing any right now. There's the garrison right there. That's a long stretch for Mowgli to run. He is killing some players, spawning in OPs. There is no players for ITHL protecting the garrison just yet. But of course Mowgli doesn't know that. Second tank goes down for ITHL. That was the Stuart Panther. Oh, I thought it was a satchel. Panther looks like he's hurt, but nothing too detrimental just yet. Okay, yes, so HellEU rulebook for Season 3 does state that Panther tank is prohibited, so I'm not too sure why there is a tank here, there is a Panther tank. I guess that will have to be reviewed in the footage there at the end. I'm sure someone in the comments can tell me as well if that is if I'm correct in saying there shouldn't be a Panther there. The rules for Season 3 do say there isn't, so I'm just a bit bewildered as to why. But with 22 minutes gone, it looks like SAS are holding the point and making strides to the red-blue line here. Only a few recon teams back behind the lines there, causing a bit of problems for Spears and his MGs. Just quickly looking at the back lines for SAS. So we have one player, Robbo, back here. What is Robbo doing? Is he... I'm really confused on what rules are being played here. What is Robbo doing here? Is he messing with the Arty? He shouldn't be, but I don't know. Maybe he's just getting the tanks when he spawn. Okay, that's that's mean. Fair enough though, that's game's the game, isn't it? Perk killing Robbo, making his journey ever longer. Looks like Mowgli did go down in the end there, so that is unfortunate. But looks like ITHL are now in a full kind of defensive position here. Is that 76? That is 76 map edge there for ITHL, so 176. Panther is still... Panther has moved down to the main road there, so won't be directly fighting the 76. '76 does take out the Panther there. Looks like, I was just reading some of the Discord, it looks like some of the players are having a bit of difficulty with the ping. Oh wait, sorry. Was that the Tiger? Oh no, it was a P4. Sorry, I didn't even see, didn't realise. Panther is still up here on the map edge. Looks like the Tiger did take out the P4, so remaining for SAS is the Tiger on point proper and the Panther on map edge here, defending Pizza. Go on board here with Zulu, see how he's doing. So, oh, never mind. Goes down as soon as I... And there's curse, isn't that what they call him? Looks like a rep station went down for the Panther. Arty is focusing on the Panther there, so that will be a problem for SAS in terms of getting their rep stations up. Hopefully they won't need it too much. Looks like the 76 might be going into the line of sight of the Panther shortly. Looks like he is, yep. 76 is exploding the turret right now. Panther gets shot in, but that 76 will go down. He's still in the firing range. Oh, one shot in the turret, one shot in the hulls. This Panther might be... Oh, 76 misses his shot there. Panther, one more shot and that 76 is dead. There it is, that 76 is dead. 2 76s down for ITHL while SAS still have their 2. Gonna message, just gonna see if I'm missing something here. terms of garrisons for SAS right now, it looks like they heavily invested in the eastern side, the point. They're slowly branching over to the west, but missing the front door garrison on the west here for their attack on Rue. Good backline garrisons there. Could maybe spread out, maybe one over here watching Hamlet. Actually, both them garrisons have lit up. What's happening over here? It's just another recon squad, is it? Looks like ITHL are trying to get control of AA network. It is a good route to get a flank on Pierre's farm. A lot of cover to move up and along the hedgerows here. What is this tiger looking at here? Heading back to the front line here, we're going to go on board with, who do we want to pick here? We'll go on board with Jim Dog here. Let's have a look. We'll have a look. What should have a look? That Panther is engaging again. Another 76. Let's have a look where he's positioned quite good on the edge of that hedgerow there. 76 is going to back up into cover. 76 might still, no, he's fully covered by that hedge now. 76 backing up into safety. Heading back onto the front door actually for ITHL, they are making great strides. Looks like the SAS presence has been wiped out from their front door into Rue de la Gare, and now SAS are in danger of letting a good few players head straight into the front door of Pierre's farm. I did hear, what did I hear? Did I hear an airhead? No, I don't think I heard an airhead. But SAS losing control of the flank pretty much there and front door, so this is a dangerous position for SAS right now. So they invested a lot of time into pizza, but currently losing the fight on the eastern flank and front door. Looks like it is being slowly identified. This is a problem for them, but hopefully they can get more bodies back here and control this. They really need to have some bodies in and around this area to stop that front door push. Looks like Killa picking up 2 kills there, pushing the front door here. We're just gonna have a quick look at him. Looks like fortification was built. Killa versus Trophy. Looks like Killa saw him. Killa's gonna hold that angle. Good shooting by Killa using the car. Or not the car, wait, yeah, not the car, yeah. Good shooting by Killa there, getting 4 kills there, pushing ITHL all the way back. Looks like they got rid of their OP back here, so this is a good push by Cowie and Killa. SAS already coming in clutch there as well. Cowie making a big dive, gonna try to find more garrisons. Oh, getting friendly. I think that was friendly killed by his friendly artillery there, so that is unfortunate. He was making great strides up along that front door. Killa, can he get the OP? Will take down shock. OP I believe is right here, is it? Yeah, OP is right in the as well as the garrison. While he's walking by a garrison, don't think he knows it's right there. That is enemy garrison. I think someone knows it's a garrison. So, but yeah, Killa now does see a garrison there. Good job by Killa. Get up into that position and get rid of that garrison, that front door garrison. And while that was happening, SAS have now managed to get onto the point of Rue de la Gare and are capping. garrison is still up for ITHL, so they will need to spawn back and try wipe off Forlon and Jim Dog. Flavors on a flank there to the east. Might get eyes on the garrison if he just crosses the road there. Even with the ITHL presence there, SAS are still capping. Jim Dog versus 3 or N. Jim Dog winning that fight. The real Alex getting the refrag. I'm just getting a bird's eye view here of the picture right now. Just a zoomed out picture right now for you guys. So we do see a good just a front door push pretty much from SAS, a bit of an eastern flank as well on it, but the west pretty much left undefended there by ITHL. ITHL should have alarm bells ringing here as the point does go 3/4 cap towards SAS. Swanky? Sorry, Swanky on the way up, getting closer and closer to me and burning some OPs. Swanky, if he turns to the left, will see the garrison. He won't see the garrison right now. Garrison and OPs. Fredo on the way, might kill Swanky here as Swanky is prone. Fredo walks straight past. Big spawn from ITHL. Last dying efforts to try defend the point. Swanky taking down 3 or 4 of them before. ITHL just enough to defend for now, as a bombing run does come through for ITHL and supplies. ITHL now flooding the point, but already doing a beast of a job there and killing the majority of the defending spawn wave for ITHL. SAS will capture this point here. Now it's just a matter of holding it enough for them to capture, or enough to build a garrison. Panther is diving in, Tiger is ahead of them. Medium tank playing it slowly behind the point there. Tiger might, and the Tiger won't see with the building in the way, so that 76 will be forced to back up as there is no line of sight for him. Tiger might get an angle if he pushes out onto the road, but he has to be cautious of anything down the road. There isn't, but he will have an angle on that medium. He won't know it, but he will maybe now actually with the smoke. He will see that. Misses the first shot. First shot I think landed low on a bush. Medium tank does go down to SAS. SAS dominating with their armor right now. Gatsby on the back left of the Panther, not sure if they are spotted at all. Barcelona might see. No, to go does get both of them. Good defending of them tanks right there, great job. Solano all the way up on the bunker right now. The Grand Kevin, that is going to be a hard journey to make for SAS. But looks like we do already have some players near the front door. Rolo, SLing over here. If you can get a red zone, if you can get a blue-red zone up, blue-red zone garrison up here, it might switch the pressure for SAS. Go on board here with Woody for a second. Let's have a look what he's going to be doing here. So he's slowly making his way front door here. Not really too many enemies around him, so we'll come back to him in a second. Watcher ND, otherwise known as Dan, on taking on Tex here. I'll say he gets across the road, but Tex knows he's here now, so just a quick look at the map here. Looks like SAS have done a good job quickly getting their garrisons back up in the front line there, and the garrison set up at the front door in cattle sheds. Would hope to see another garrison close to the point, maybe around here. Hopefully the garrison in cattle sheds won't be an issue for them. In these bushes here would be a good spot for one. Just a temporary front door one really, just to send troops on it. Rolo making a quick dive down the eastern flank here, or western flank, sorry. Goes down to USS 2612. I don't know what these names are. But great defending there by ITHL, making sure there is no SLs getting in behind the point there. Just spreading out, seeing the front line here for SAS. Looks like they are avoiding the main field, apart from Solano, who's just zigzagging, serpentining his way across the field here. Come on, let me. Here we go. You say he's gonna make it across. Oh, gets spotted by Hartman over there. So he was so close. Just having a quick look at the Panther here for SAS still, because I'm still shocked to see a Panther in this game here. ITHL still making their way back behind the point, but not really causing too much of a problem. They did get the main garrison up here as farm here, but they do have SAS still do have two flank garrisons, so nothing too detrimental right now. It looks like SAS winning another tank fight here over at ITHL. 76, another 76 going down for ITHL there. So I'm sure the fuel reserves for ITHL are crying out right now. There isn't a whole lot. They've lost, what's it, just over 1800 fuel on 3 tanks, while the one Tiger has remained up since the start of the game. Gonna go over to the front door here, watching Jackson crossing the open field again. Just running straight to them. Not even worried about any serpentining. He's just no nonsense cutting across the field. Might make it as well. Might not get spotted here. We'll see what kind of damage Jackson can do with his STG. He does make it into the safety of the houses, but his job isn't done yet. He does see usage. He does open fire. Wooden might get the kill here. Jackson taking down Wooden, not getting shot himself. Powerful Moon going down to Jackson as well. Jackson racking up the kills here. Oh, a few head glitchers on the wall there. Jackson didn't have a chance. He did lean left crouch, which for those who don't know, when you lean left while crouching, it makes it really hard for the enemy to see you. I think it's just the way the character actually, the character model makes it very different when you're crouched leaning left. You almost become invisible. Looks like SAS did get a garrison up in the end here, directly on front door here, so they are. Oh, good shots there from Solano. Looks like they did take out a Stewart. Yeah, another Stewart for ITHL. So fuel not looking good at all for ITHL. We do have 5 SAS players diving into the point here through the trees. Only bit of cover available to them. game might be over within 45 minutes. Let's see. So ITHL are winning their gunfights here. Crucial gunfights to be winning, so Jackson winning his gunfight there. Getting shot in the right, not sure, but he goes get Noah Italia in the window before going down. Just a quick look at the map here. We do have two heavy tanks pushing up into the red zone now. Not worried about their tanks at all. The cap actually is starting for SAS, is it? Cap has started for SAS, small one, but it is starting. This might be troublesome for ITHL. AT and Engineer chasing after the Panther in the field here. Panther, oh, rocket just missing from AX. Looks like that Panther is hurt. So we'll see if Axe can get the second shot. I'm not sure if that will be engine or not. Oh, falling short. Unfortunate for ITHL there. Vibes using the heavy tank as cover across the field. SAS 1/4 capped right now. SAS half capped right now. Looks like this will be a 5-0 within the 45 minutes. Gym dog sitting up in the house. Oh no, not in the house. It's in the, oh, he is in the house. Sorry, yeah, sitting up in the house. Where is the garrison for ITHL? Is there a garrison still here? Not seeing a garrison just yet. So it looks like the last players on the point will be the only players defending this point for ITHL. SAS over 3/4 cap. This looks like a GG, to be honest, boys. Oh, there's the garrison. Big spawn wave actually for ITHL. Not enough though, I think. SAS doing enough to just clear off a bit of a spawn wave. And that is going to be it for this round 3 game. Well, GG to both teams there. SAS pretty overwhelming. Didn't see a way back into it for ITHL. They lost their tanks a lot, and you can see the difference in the fuel there. Had no resources at all. 70 manpower, 70 munitions, 330 fuel, no manpower. They lost on their fuel, they lost their tanks, and they did win some gunfights, but it just wasn't enough to hold back SAS, hold back the flood of SAS there. Within the 45 minutes, so great play by SAS there, great moving along the map. Bit curious about the Panther tank because I'm not too sure what the situation is going to be for that. I have seen, anyone who's following closely would have seen that a decision did get overturned not too long ago for one of the teams cheating by letting some players on the roof of buildings. So this would be considered cheating. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen here. But just quickly looking at the scores before we go. Top performing squad here was Scouts' squad. Jackson dropping 524 combat score. On ITHL's side, we have a top performing squad of Powerful Movie. Now, obviously, players have left, so I don't have the full information. But yeah, no, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you later.